Hey guys, just going to make a video here. Been wanting to make this video for a few days. Basically doing a video talking about my lawnmower and all of the modifications that I've done up to this point. There's some obvious ones, of course, and then there's some not so obvious ones. On the back here, we'll just go ahead and start with the wheels. On the back here I've welded car rims turned around backwards. So this is the inside of the car wheel. But anyway, that's the inside of the car wheel. I welded the front side of the car wheel to the lawnmower wheel. And these are 215/75 R15 Glacier Grip snow tires. On the front here, I've done the same thing, but with four-wheeler wheels. And these are 8-inch bushinged, or they got bearings in them, factory lawnmower wheels welded to the four-wheeler wheels. So it's still got my bushings and grease fittings and stuff. But anyway, those are 21 by 8 by 8 four-wheeler tires. They are wore out, but they work for what I'm doing with it, just playing around with it. Okay, so that's pretty much the obvious ones. First, not so obvious one, but you can probably tell, is the little hand throttle, which is going to be moved down to the floorboard as soon as I get enough a longer piece of bicycle cable. On my mower, it is just ran straight to the carburetor. Which I don't recommend, because I really don't recommend it, because you could blow up your lawnmower if you're not careful. And I'm sorry about the wind if you hear it. Oh yeah, one of the obvious modifications that I forgot to mention was the 2-to-1 stack. This is an 1 5/8 pipe, and it sounds pretty good. Another not so obvious one is I relocated the starter solenoid, from down low on the frame to right behind the dash. Another one of the modifications is building doors making noise. Sorry about that too. But another one of the not so obvious modifications is a 3-inch outside diameter pulley, but it has, I think, 1.5 or else 2-inch inside diameter where the belt runs. So it's pretty fast. I'm gonna go over here and make this building door stop making that noise. But I've got some belt slippage whenever it gets wet, so I am gonna pulley swap. I'm putting a 6-inch on the front and a 4-inch on the back. But okay, so let me think of what else I've done to it. I don't really want to miss anything, but I got the wheels front and back, pulley swap, gas pedal, and the last thing I did was, I think it's the last thing, if I miss anything I'll comment it or put it in the description, but I rewired it for the push button switch and the toggle switch shut off. These two are for the push button as soon as I get the money to buy them, and the yellow one is for the shut off, toggle switch shut off. Just got to get my buttons to rewire it. And as you see, she's covered in mud from where I was riding her earlier today. Never really hit any deep mud, it's just where there's no fenders splashes up. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. Don't want to make this too long. That's basically what all I've done to this thing. I mean, there might be one or two little things I've missed, but nothing major. But yeah, that's all I've done, and hopefully to do more things. This transmission, I mean, it's holding up pretty good, really good actually, to have such big tires. There is a little bit of movement, like in between the axles and the casing now. I mean, like It wiggles just a little bit, like it's got a little bit of play, and most mowers do have play. I think it might be because the axle seals is bad in the one side, but that's the only thing I'm seeing that I'm having any trouble with now, just a wee little bit of play, and that doesn't hurt anything because I ride it all the time anyway. But if that transmission would ever happen to go bad, it's a Peerless 800 grease-filled transmission. But if it would ever happen to go bad, I know where I can get a 820. I'll just have to re-weld the wheels for a 1-inch axle shaft. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully soon I'll do a video on opening up my case of my lawnmower rear end and changing all the grease. And I'm thinking about maybe converting it over from grease filled to oil filled. I'm not going to lock this thing because it does just fine for what I want it to do. Yeah guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned, and subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for this thing, for more videos of this thing. Hopefully do a video of me playing in the mud with it soon.